Not so long ago, I went through probably what was the most painful year of my life. Every single area of my life was completely shattered. And I have been through so much pain, emotionally and mentally, that had it not been for the Holy Spirit to strengthen me, to uphold me, and to keep me standing, I would have dropped to the floor on the ground like a piece of old cloth or an old rag. But glory be to God, because that year of my life, though it was the hardest and the storms of life came through from all sides and the storms battered hard against me and against my life, I had one of the most amazing revelations about what it means to have the Holy Spirit dwelling in you and what it means to be strengthened by the Holy Spirit in the innermost being. You've probably seen in construction sites where skyscrapers or buildings are being raised up, you have seen that before they put the nice glass and the glass windows, they actually put the steel bars, the reinforcements of the buildings. Now, when you look from outside, nobody can see the steel going up on the inside to hold the building. You see the beautiful glass surrounding the building. You see how it stands high to all the way into the clouds in some parts of the world. But you don't see the inner structure, the iron structure that holds the building as winds blow, as storms come. It is the innermost iron structure that holds the building. Now, the Holy Spirit in us, it is exactly as the iron bars upholding the skyscrapers. Without the Holy Spirit in us, and nobody who doesn't believe in Jesus Christ has the Holy Spirit. If you believe in Jesus, you have the Holy Spirit. If you do not, then you don't have him and you don't belong to him. So the Holy Spirit is the strength, the foundation that holds you when the storms of life come, when you feel like giving up, when you feel like crumbling, when you feel like you're just going to go down and you have no strength of your own to keep going. He will strengthen you in the innermost being and will hold you. When you cannot go by yourself, when you feel like going down to the floor like a piece of old cloth because the pain is so severe in your life, that's when the Holy Spirit will take charge and will uphold you, and he will not leave you nor forsake you. This is why God said, if you walk through the fire, if you walk through the waters, I will be with you in the circumstances. He will not always take you out of the circumstances, but he promised that he will be with you in the circumstances. When your strength, when your own abilities are failing you, that's when God will rise up to the occasion and will hold you up. So the promise, I will never leave you nor forsake you, stands for all those who believe in Jesus Christ. And greater is he that is in you than whatsoever you are facing in the world. In the Old Testament, it says that your strength will be equal to your day. Your strength will be equal to your day. So if you have easy days, the sun is shining, everything is fine, your strength will be to match those days. And then when challenges come, when the storm begins to beat against you, the Holy Spirit will rise up against you to uphold you and to keep you going. So this is why there is no reason to worry about tomorrow, because he will never leave you, he will never forsake you. And it makes no sense for people to think about, oh, if this happens, will I be able to go through it? Or I don't know if I will be able to go through this or through that. Not in your own strength, not in your own mind. But whatever life is giving, is throwing at you, when that challenge comes, when the storm comes, the one who is in you, the Holy Spirit, is greater than everything else. So while the storm will come, he will be greater than that, and he will uphold you, and he will see you through it. So I encourage you, believe in Jesus Christ and do not worry.